What it is, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Just figured I'd go live. Because I've been sitting here partially thinking about Trump and having COVID. Shit's wild. I don't know. A lot of people don't think he got it. They think he could be bullshit. It's possible. Like, I could see why he would bullshit. But I feel like he's been so against it for like so long. I feel like him lying to say that he has it would kind of be work against him. So I don't know. Because that chick that worked, they said that she had it, so it makes sense for him and his wife to get it. Which means that somebody else, other people in there might have it as well, or should have it, at the very least. I don't know. I'm not going to say I hope he has it, because that's fucked up. I wouldn't wish death or a disease on anybody. But, I don't know. I think this might be, well, one of my theories or whatever. I think this might be his way to kind of bow out without losing. Like, I don't think he likes being president. I don't think he likes being president at all. So I think this is like his way to get out of it without having to lose. You know, just like if he can't be president, then he didn't lose the election, but he fucking can't be president. I also think there also changes could be applied. Hold up. My bad. There's also a chance this could be a plot, and that's what a lot of people on the internet are saying. A lot of other conspiracy theorists are postulating this. This could be how they push the little vaccine, the hydrochloroquine or whatever. That's how they're gonna push that on the people. Like, he had it, now he doesn't have it because of this. So this is gonna be his proof that the shit works. But that's hit or miss. Because people talking about, oh, what if they make it mandatory? I mean, can they? People have kind of adjusted to homeschooling now. I mean, it's not all the way integrated. It's still a pain in the ass, I'm sure. But, and what are you going to do if people say no? Like, if people watch if they make the vaccine and say, oh, you have to take this, and the majority of people say no, you know what? What's the next step? It's probably something extreme, but that could be. Shit went out. That could, like, him saying he has it could be their way of pushing that fucking alleged vaccine out. Or, because like I said, if he can't be president, it's a whole new process of shit they got to go through, which slows down the election, which keeps Republicans in power, keeps them in office and all that shit. So, it's still, like I said, it still comes down to him, or the Republicans versus the Democrats. They just got to find somebody else to replace Trump, which will more than likely be Mike Pence, just because I can't think of any other Republican, like big name Republican, they could find that's worth using to replace Trump. Now, if they pull some fly shit and get one of his kids to do it, that'd be crazy. I was gonna say dope. That wouldn't be dope. That'd be dope in the movie, not in real life. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's different theory. Like I said, I don't know if he has it. I think him lying would make less sense than him actually having it. But either way, it's a win-win for him. Because if he does have it and he overcomes it, he gets sympathy and still kind of wins. If he doesn't have it and the worst happens, he kind of dies. His legacy is that as a president, he's a president that died in office. His legacy is locked in, and Mike Pence, I guess whatever his role would be, as president, he would probably have to run against Biden. Well, I don't know. I'm not a politician. I hated that class in high school and college. But I do know that all of this is, just more shit to shake up everything. Like, I'm not going to go as far to say it's a distraction, because that's extreme. Calling it a distraction is a bit much. But I will say it's a device. Like, it's a means to cause confusion. It's a means to, keep people divided even more. Because now you got people, on whether he does have it or don't have it, how you feel about it. It's just another fucking prop in the script. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's tense. But until we know, how severe it is, I seen somebody post an article said they're moving into Walter Reed Hospital. I don't know who that is. But I know it's a hospital in DC. But they still haven't said how severe his or Melania's case is. They haven't said how severe the girl Hope Hicks case was. They said they just contracted it, but we don't know. Of course, you got to quarantine, but are they active? Like, are they bedridden? We don't know. So I think all together, I think that his end game is just to get out of being president without having to actually lose the fucking election. Because he doesn't like to lose, but he also doesn't like running the country. That's why, like, I also seen the post, people, like, they're trying to raise money to help him get, like, his website, his campaign is trying to raise money to help for the, hold on, let me see if I can find that shit. Because that don't make sense either. Like, why the fuck do you need money if you have COVID? Like, you're the president. You already have the top doctors and everything at your disposal. So, what do you need us to donate to your campaign for? You already in office. Like, most of the country has decided, even the people that, you can vote for Pence. You can vote for Biden. You can hope for the best all you want to. But most people have already kind of realized that he's going to win. So, what does he need our donations for at this point? Like, what's the money for? So I think he's asking for donations because he's going to ride this COVID shit out. They're going to say he's unfit to serve because he's sick. Once they get whoever else to replace him in office, whether it be Biden or the other Republican, he's going to take the donation money and leave. And then he's going to start fucking wake up now. He's going to start a whole, like, once he's out of office, his money potential is going to fucking skyrocket. Like, if he loses the election, he knows that, like, he'll be out of office, but if he loses, he knows that's going to cause chaos. That's going to cause the wrong kind of destruction. Shit he can't profit off of. He can't profit off white people just going full on crazy, to an extent. But he can profit off of, doing interviews. He can profit off of books, movies, interviews. Like, everything after he becomes president, if he survives his presidency, his fucking income potential is nuts, and he knows that. That's kind of why that's why he wants to get out of it. Like, him and his team are probably trying to find a way to get out of the presidency without having to actually publicly lose. So, yeah, I think that's his end game with this COVID thing. Like, I don't think, like, God forbid he doesn't die, because, like I said, I don't wish death on anybody. But I do think his end game is to not be president anymore. Like, he thought it was going to be cool. Like, he thought, he figured he ran a business. He's famous. He's known for running businesses. He thought that he could just carry all this shit over, and it would be just like being on The Apprentice. Nothing like that. And he fucking hates that shit. But he's a dick, so he's not going to admit that he doesn't want to do it. He's never going to admit that he's unhappy. He's never going to admit that he's wrong, because being unhappy would mean that he's done something wrong or made an error or made bad decisions leading to his unhappiness. So we never admit that shit. He's going to ride it out until he can't ride it out no more. And they finally realized that, oh shit, Mr. President, we could have got you out of the presidency weeks ago. Just say you got COVID. But won't it kill me? No. We'll cure it. Great. My bad, I got messages coming in. I'm trying to find a page where he fucking asked for donations, but I cannot. Hold up. Let me see if Trump COVID announcement. Because that shit was crazy to me. That is what made me want to, I guess, do this video and talk about this. Because why are you asking for donations if you have COVID? Like, if that's, like, what do you need our money for? You're the president. You have the best insurance policy fucking ever. You just call the doctor. Any doctor you want. All you gotta do is say, hey, call them. Tell them the country needs them. Boom. In there. You need an organ? Fuck it. They'll fly you on a fucking truckload. You can pick them off a shelf like a goddamn grocery store. They're the president. So, I don't know. But those are just my stupid theories about him. I think, like I said, it's just a plot for him to get out of office without having to publicly lose and, be embarrassed, so to speak, in the public eye. Shit. So I did not check my battery before I started this, and I should have. I don't go live from the phone office, so I didn't realize how much this shit would go. But everybody that's still watching, I'm gonna wrap this up. Make sure you check out the podcast, DasFunnyYo, streaming on all sites. If you would like a t-shirt, high-ish, made it myself. You can check that out. The website link will be somewhere on my page. I don't fucking know. But yes, I'm gonna charge my phone, and we will come back to this, or probably something else later on. Alright, holla.